100th episode of the Drunken Movie Reviews, Video Edition. In celebration, we've put together a brief history of how the DMR came to be, after years of inquiries via mail, email, texts, drunken phone messages, and tweets. The following is a brief history of whatever this is. Starting off at the beginning of the 21st century, there were three things of true importance: drinking beer, watching movies, and using a dial-up modem to log on to the interwebs for reviews of movies I hadn't seen yet. Except there was a problem. All these review sites? For chumps. So the idea dawned, and I started learning the intricacies of HTML. Good times. To support such an endeavor, I first had to incorporate the unique ratings systems that I had developed over years of research. The six-pack ratings system was born, applied to both story and look. And in December of 2002, the DMR.com was born, and the first drunken movie review was posted to rave reviews by a few family members and friends who had AOL.
And there was much rejoicing.
And to tie it all together like the dude's rug,
That rug really tied the room together, did it not?
Fucking A.
these reviews were presented in monthly themes. While the movies themselves may not be particularly related in any way, shape, or form, I found a way. I had an old library of VHS tapes to work through, and Netflix was becoming a thing, by mail back then, so off to the drunken movie watching races. But despite some amazingly awesome reviews being written, there were some dark times as well. The cat piss PC explosion incident of 2005, the spam bot takeovers of the comments of 2007, but the most disappointing was the failed syndication of the DMR show to be broadcast in Uzbekistan starting in the fall of 2011. What I now believe to be a tax write-off scam by the government prince who contacted me. All materials and copies were absconded with and left the DMR in both financial and creative devastations. Alas, the DMR.com was left dormant. Reviews slowed to a trickle and then stopped altogether. These were dark times indeed. Then, in the winter of 2023, something strange happened. I found my old files on a still-readable, poorly labeled and filed disk. And plans were made to revamp the DMR into something bigger, something better. Well, maybe just start posting some reviews again. But the site needed a bit of an update so it could be better seen on the new computers out there now, known as phones. And in this process of relearning HTML, plus new software in a world without VHS tapes, I also wanted to update the format a bit, so worked on making the reviews as originally intended, in video form. So on January 1st, 2024, new DMRs were posted after years of malaise.
Huzzahs are in order! Huzzah!
Huzzah!
And then in March, new DMR videos posted.
Huzzah!
And here we are, 100 episodes later. Of course, a big part of the Drunken Movie Review videos comes down to the personalities that present each one, chosen for their uniqueness and similarity in vocal range. They often somehow reflect an aspect of the film they are presenting, and do it in a smashing fashion. I really like coming in here. It's a pretty relaxed atmosphere, so yeah, man. I find the lack of hobbits refreshing. Too many people said I have a face made for radio. Joke's on them. I will destroy their spirits and eat their souls. You talking to me? Well, I don't like talking to you. You ask me what I think, I'll tell you what I think. I think you stink. Now scram. I gotta go review some crazy shit. If I hear one more reference about a pork chop express from these punk ass bitches, somebody's eating a lead sandwich. Except Nick. He's cool. While I certainly enjoy Beethoven still, I'm quite taken with the boys introducing me to a band called Clutch. Pure rock fury indeed. Money is no object when it comes to hiring the best talent. However, not all personalities make the best presenters. Here's some of the auditions for this unique position.
Whoa, stop. You may want to get a translator there, dude. And then Johnny Depp does a lot. Oh man, I don't even know what to say to this. Get out of here. You're awful. Next.
That director, James Cameron, had actually ripped off Harlan Ellison's ideas, at least for the opera.
And that's lunch. Can you move back some, please? No, that's to your right. Can you step away from the camera a few steps? Can you at least look at the camera? Forget this. You are hired.
I feel really awkward about this.
Yeah. This isn't going to work out. I think you got the wrong edition, pal.
What? You said it, you wanted Mr. White. Screw you then, and this movie is complete rubbish. You want to hear me knock? Because I will.
No.
But even with the best, there's still some screw-ups. The beer in the studio probably doesn't help this, but it is required by a contract. The story? How can I fuck up in the first 3 words? Bit of an odd opening. Puberty. It sucks. Texas. Favorite pet? Texas. Favorite pastime? God damn it. I just reread the story Who Goes There by John W. Campbell after watching this just before. Oh, wait, no, I read it before watching it. Just because. You fucking cunt. Great quote, like my others. God damn. The fly. Got it. Oi. Falling Down by director fucking hell. Director Joel Schumacher. This isn't a funny movie. But I have a feeling that this was a big inspiration for Stephen King's The Long Walk under his pseudonym Richard Bachman. Do yourself a favor and read that if you have. Do yourself a favor and read that if you have. Fuck me. That Jackie Chan, he's one hell of a fighter. Ah, that's fucking lame. Kick pow, yeah. Yeah, much better. And what workplace doesn't have some shenanigans happening from time to time? All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Oi, lady in the... What the... Hey, I'm like a Picasso. Blah, blah, blah. Look, I can talk with my ear. Freaky. Meh. Oi, Tootsie, but... damn it, guys. You know what color does to my skin. Oi. Shats. Directed by who the fuck cares? What? What? No, it's not vodka. It's orange juice. Maybe a little vodka. Did you watch this crap? You'd want to forget it too. Oi. Ha ha. Very amusing, guys. You fucking clowns. Wait. Give me that bottle. I want to see if I can open it with my bare hands. Nailed it. I don't want to say it. No. I'm not. Quit asking. No. You shall not pass. Happy? Happy? Oi. The day the... What the... Son of a... Hello? Take me to your leader. Oh shit. Don't let Clarkson see this.